Hello, I have to be quick because you will leave within the first 10 seconds. Okay, why is Poe Dameron here? He's here from another video. Why had I got ponies on the beginning of the thumbnail? I just thought it would make you click. Okay, what are we doing here? We're working on CrewAI. If I click play here, you can see that it's going to begin running. Alright, I've got internet access added to it using DuckDuckGo. I installed it following a script that comes over here, and you can see it on this screen on the side. You can follow most of the instructions by just going to this link. I didn't put it in the description, but just type in CrewAI and get to a GitHub. Now, let's go and have a look at the output. Okay. Right, so, I want to figure out how to make my YouTube channel grow. I've had a long day. I actually put this together really damn quickly. I was super surprised. It's a lot of fun. Now, I'm not going to complain. Right, so I've asked this is how it works while it's working, right? I got my OpenAI key put in my environment variables. This is how you would do it. If you're going to do this and you have no clue about coding or anything like that, if you can install Python, then you're going to be perfectly fine. You copy and paste what I've got in here, but change the stuff that you want, right? But basically, that's your OpenAI key, and this is a researcher I made. I gave him the ability to search with the internet through here using DuckDuckGo. I think I love DuckDuckGo. That was the easiest implementation of setting up a search engine I've ever had in Python ever, provided it's working. DuckDuckGo search, action input, okay, right. Now I told it, you're a researcher, robot, AI, research methods to grow this channel. That's my YouTube channel. You should click on it and subscribe because I haven't got enough subscribers, even though I've probably got a crap load of videos out there. You are an AI research assistant. Backstory. Now watch. Once this is done, I'm going to write up something and I'm going to show you how cool this is. It's very intuitive, but actually I think I can even theoretically do something now. So let's say HR boss equals agent. Okay, see it fills in the agent part and you go boom. Okay, cool. Up on the screen there you can see you got an ID, UUID for the role, so that's the role, the goal, so it says string, backstory. Tools is on this over here on the left hand side of the screen. I just stole it from this section here, but the search tools part didn't work for me, so I just actually ended up just putting in the word search tools. For both, how good you want it to respond, probably should put in false because I don't really even read my own information. And allow delegation, i.e. it could tell something else to do something. So that would be perfect for HR boss. So what you'd want to do here is have like anything. I just put in something for this YouTube video to try and see how it works for me. I'm going to add a RAG implementation set up with my own company software called Bunker Docs, and I'm going to do that in another video because I've had a long ass day. My daughter's been sick all day and I want to go to bed soon. But let's see what we got. So let's see what I just pressed play button up here and it started running the script that's in here. So that's from previous crew. Okay, entering new crew executor chain. Thought, do I need to use a tool? Yes. Action, DuckDuckGo search. Action input, Engo monster YouTube channel overview. We developed Engo with one goal in mind: help athletes gain a competitive advantage. What the heck? Okay, this is using ChatGPT in the back end. We can set it up using models like Olama, which I have, which you could set up yourself using something like this. I like to go to my D drive first because of like some OCD thing for some reason. You don't need to do this. So just to let you know, and I go WSL-D space Ubuntu. Boom, it'll load up now in a second, and then we'll add that in. The search results are very not clear about Engo Monster's channel. I need to clarify the type of content the channel produces, its target audience, and its current strategies for gaining subscribers. It might need to search again using different keywords. Yes, you definitely do, because I'm not into overview benefits of automating YouTube. Okay, I'll have to read that in my own time. I truly believe in seeing the world as it'll do. I think it might be crazy. Okay, but it's apparently doing work. And okay, so you got your researcher and then you got your writer in this case, in my case, and I've given it 3 different tasks: task 1, task 2, task 3. And when I set up my crew here at the bottom, you get researcher and writer. They're the 2 different agents that I created, and they're both using GPT engine at the moment. So that's connected through my environment variables through here. Now, it's going sequentially, so it should be going researcher, 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 and then pass it on to the writer. So it's also using LangChain, so it can do pass in between a model and the researcher and back and forth and do different things. Understand your audience. Okay, maybe this is still going, I have no idea. Let's see what it's gotten to at the end. Okay, so task output. Joining Anchor Monster's YouTube channel comes with a myriad of benefits. Here's why you should be part of my community, of our community. Unique content. I hope so, because I can't remain consistent in what I'm supposed to be making, and I think the YouTube algorithm is suffering from my inconsistency. So actually I did make a mistake over here when I went, here is Olama serve, right? You have to type in Olama serve for Olama to be working in the first place. But then you would open up another PowerShell instance and you would go into my OCD phase again, and you go to Olama, and there you go, and then you WSL -d, Ubuntu, there you go, back in there, and then yeah, it's up and running, and then we go Olama list. Now I'm supposed to be working on making my 3 bots here using EO, Hase, and Jarvis V, which I made in another video, which I reconfigured and made it work a bit better, which I haven't shown you guys yet because, you know, time is linear and it's hard to do multiple things at the same time. But we have these guys over here, Olama 2, MedLab, and OpenChat. So instead, the researchers in this suggest using OpenHermes. So let's go and find OpenHermes as a model over here first of all. Model, MODLE, model, Olama. And this is as simple as it can be. If you go to Olama on the website here and on the side, you go to models and you go OpenHermes, OpenHermes, and then you make it one word. There we go, OpenHermes, 7 billion parameter model. That's what the 7B stands for. You go copy, paste, put it in over here, and I copy, and then right click, and then paste. And now it's going to download that, and I'll have that, and then I'll be able to import that and then use that instead of using GPT-4. And that'll be my search engine and make this basically all free. Okay, so that's what I'll do before I end up leaving. So so why wait? Okay, so it's finished. Engaging and interactive. I do talk to people online. I've talked to every single fucking comment that's come out there, and I like the comments that I've been getting, except for the guy that hated me for complaining about a gas stove. But so be it. Anywho, the channel is not about watching videos, it's about being part of a community. I think so too. Thank you, AI. You'll have an opportunity to engage, ask questions, interact. I answered a guy's question. It turns out that I actually answered it wrong, and I made a whole video about it, and it was actually interesting to see that if you don't create a model file correctly for, let's say, when you're creating EO, Hase, and Jarvis V, then you're going to run into the issue of your models asking itself questions and answering things, guessing what your output would be. It's really actually quite cool. Regular updates. Ohm's Anchor Monster consistently uploads new videos, ensuring that I do that. Optimize viewing experience with features like video chapters for easy navigation. No. Eye-catching thumbnails. Yes, for easy selection, and playlists for continuous viewing. Your user experience is always on a top priority. I'm not too sure. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Early access to content. As a subscriber, you'll be among the first to see new videos. No more waiting or missing out. This is not true, but you know, maybe I should set up something like that. But I'm only at like 155 subscribers, so it's not something that I would be able to leverage. And I make stuff and then I put stuff out there. This is a live video after all. Free to join. Yeah, it costs absolutely nothing, and it makes me a bit happier. I can see a bunch of you unsubscribing now. Learning opportunity. This is all about learning. I spend most of my time learning. I never stop learning. I love learning, and I feel weird if I'm not learning something new. Diverse community. By joining Ingo Monster, you will be part of a diverse community of viewers from all over the world. It's a great place. It's true. I have talked to people from Morocco on here. My first person that I actually got to talk to live online. I loved it. He was a really nice guy. I've talked to people from a couple of parts of the world so far. I can't name countries off the top of my head, but it's really nice, and I appreciate it. Tailored content. Ingo Monster values viewers' feedback. Yes, as I said, I answered the user's feedback, and if he had responded to me, because I made it within 20 minutes after he messaged me, if he had responded to me, I would have been able to actually dive further into it, and we would have had a whole thing going on about how I was responding to him. So please ask me questions. I actually like teaching and learning. I can only learn if I'm teaching somebody else. Okay. Easy sharing. Love video. Shares. Yes. Yeah, sharing it. Yeah, I know that's probably a good thing. So why wait? Join Ingo Monster's YouTube channel. So this is like a pitch agent or something. Okay. Finish chain. Task output. Joining Ingo Monster YouTube channel comes with a myriad of benefits. Unique content, engaging, okay, I don't know how it went from where it was up to what it got. So pick the right channel name. A good channel name should include your company or personal name, a word that categorizes it and can be short and easy to say. Yeah, okay, well, I think Ingo Monster sounds cool, and I'm not changing it. Okay, how CrewAI compares. Okay, so AutoGen and ChatDev, this is what the competitors of this are. If you haven't seen these and you haven't seen that, I don't know why you're actually on my channel, except for the fact that you saw some ponies running around a black hole, and then I started making Mr. Poe Dameron here jump around. Yeah, anywho, let's make him a little mini-me. Now he's my height. I'm 5'4". 5'4" on a good day, 5'3" normally. So let's see. Yeah, installing dependencies. I didn't need to undo this. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to do that, and I didn't need to do that. All I had to do was go pip install CrewAI, pip install DuckDuck Research, and then I put in my own. I changed that here under this because it's already in my environment variables. So like if you want to see your environment variables, you go into envirn and you click on this button over here. I can't open it up because then I'll show my key and I'm using it in other places. Then LangChain import tools, and then so be it from there. Tools, search tool. Actually it was written in this thing. Okay, cool. And there you go, there you have it. You can create something else, but I guess we'll wait around for a couple of more minutes because this OpenHermes version is here, and we will remove ChatGPT from these and then run the same thing again and see what OpenHermes gets for us, and then we know that we're running completely locally and completely free, and we wouldn't have spent the amount of money that we would have had to spend on GPT-4 to do searching online, gathering keywords and dumping it out. The cool thing about this is that this project is growing really fast. It's currently working in a single sequential process, which I don't mind because it keeps my mind in check, but it will be able to run in a multitask process later on, so you should be able to do create agents or swarms of agents running with different models doing different things, which actually works really well for my next project, which I'm going to be throwing up, which is the one with the other bots that I have over here, EO, Hase, and Jarvis. I actually want them to have a conversation with each other. But the biggest issue that I have with that is that when you load up a model, it takes about 30 seconds for the next model to load up. And so the first response is like 30 seconds, and that's a very slow conversation. But if you let's say you loaded up Jarvis V here, which is using the OpenChat 7 billion parameter model, if you loaded that up and then you just kept on using it, your time reduces by quite a bit. So this lasts 7%. I have no idea how long it's going to last, so I'm going to enjoy this drink, and then I'm going to go to bed after this. And I'm sorry if I talk too fast, but if you go to YouTube, there is a slow down button, And the reason I talk fast is because apparently, according to my research, don't say in this video we are going to look at this, because you don't want to hear about that. So let's have a look. Open Hermes, open Hermes, open Hermes. So we are going to take this and we're going to put that in here. That. I know I'm doing it weird, but hey, it's working, right? And we will just use this, and we will use this and this. So, as I understand it, having never tested it before, this should run completely locally once this is downloaded. 94%. I swear to God, it shot up in the beginning, didn't it? You were here when I did it. Okay, so, I normally have a YouTube channel open when I'm open live for a long enough time. So I'll just have a look, see if anybody's looking at my channel. I apologize if I hadn't been answering any questions, but it's highly unlikely anybody's here, so I'm not too worried. You were here when I did it. Yep, see? Nobody here. Or you just jumped off. Oh, hi. Or am I looking at me? I'm not too sure. There's one person in there at the moment. So, yeah, the reason I asked for how to grow a YouTube channel is because I've been trying to figure out how to do that. Apparently, I just have to wait for the algorithm to figure out who I am, so then it can figure out my audience. And that was really depressing because I've been spending 40 years doing that and I haven't figured that shit out. So I'm gonna have a long time to wait before I ended up getting that. I guess if anybody does pop on, they can be wondering why Podameron is there. Sorry, my fly was low. This is something I could have done beforehand, but to be honest, like, I've shown how CrewAI works, a Python script explaining it, and also shown how to use Olama, all in the matter of, like, how long was the video? Don't know how long the video is. It's a short video, so it's like 10 minutes. It's a very condensed video that maybe 5 to 10 people will see. Better off making shorts. Make something with showing Andrew Tate's bald head going off bitching about women, and then you end up getting hundreds of people looking at, thousands of people looking at it, and all these 12-year-old boys going, yeah, yeah, yeah. Disrespectful piece of shit. I shouldn't say that. Not too sure why I shouldn't say that, but yeah. Okay, so sorry. 96%, 95%. Yeah, I should throw up with one of those things where I have like a text saying I'm going to the bathroom. Waiting on download. Back in a second. You guys can wait here with Mr. Poe. And I can minimize this out. Yeah, it shouldn't be too long. And I'll be back. 20 bloody degrees here at night time. Oh, hi. Just got here. Hey, AMG, sorry. I've just been ranting before this. Do you want to see a demo of what we've been doing? I'm assuming you should. I will try and stop saying the word So, this is CrewAI, and I set it up with LangChain, and I'm just setting it up with a model called Open Hermes. Congrats, this is auto agent. Hey, yeah, thank you. It is an auto agent, but it's not auto gen or chat dev, which I've set up before. This is a new one called CrewAI, which I think is pretty cool, and it's really easy to set up, and you yourself can get it set up really quickly. So I can set up a researcher, and I've just added in this line here, and I'm waiting for this to download so it'll actually work for me. I think that it will work. I'm not too sure. I might run into some issues. Then I gave it 3 different tasks. So this is my YouTube channel, and I want people to actually have a look at it. And I said, hey, find out reasons and why you should join. And actually some of the results weren't so bad. It does search the internet using this thing here, search tool, and I got that by doing search duck go search run and using search tool. Because I added it. Sorry, it just dawned on me why I should be putting that in there. So yeah, search tools, and I gave it 3 different tasks. First one, investigate my channel, investigate surefire ways to grow a channel, write a list of tasks Engo Monster must do to grow his channel. And it really just gave kind of lame-ish answers, but some of them were true. It looks like I'm kind of on the right path, but to be honest, I think that it's mostly YouTube algorithm has to find my audience before I actually end up growing. So I just have to consistently be here online, and I'm happy to be here. I just wish I was growing a little bit faster because I'm currently unemployed. So right now it works in a sequential process, so it does one, the next, and the next, but this is growing apparently very fast and will be a multi-processor thing in the future. I think this is like a super powerful way of doing prompt engineering, which generally I don't respect very much because I've been using ChatGPT and stuff for a long time, and I do agree a good prompt gives you a good answer. But I end up going through about 100 prompts, and I prefer something like Mamba, the new method of using large language models that doesn't drop off in its context understanding after a few hundred tokens or a few thousand tokens. So it actually stays consistent all the way through, in which case, because I need somebody to babysit me when I'm doing this kind of code, and AI is good for that, obviously. So this last bit of pulling down Open Hermes has been taking a bit longer than I expected, but should be done now in a minute. And once it's done, we'll run into the next problem until I can't solve it anymore. And then I was going to jump off and then go to bed because I've had a long ass day. I did end up sleeping during the day today, but my daughter has had like a very high temperature, and I have to mind them all tomorrow. 2 kids. And I have to go to the library for the day so my son can play Mario on the computer screen there. The library here is fantastic, by the way. It's like, and it's a saving grace because it's only 10 minutes. It's not even 10 minutes walk. It's like 8-minute walk, and it's right beside a McDonald's. So that should be a good day for me as well. I'm not drinking water because that's bad for you. I'm drinking something that's fresh. It's very nice. So how are you? What computer hardware spec? I'm using a 3080 Ti, so that means that I'm using anything up to 13 billion parameter models, and I used LLaVA. LLaVA didn't really work out very well for me unless I used very small images to interrogate them, but 7 billion parameter models work perfectly fine. And model sizes are dropping all the time, and hardware, over the next year or 2 is going to keep on going up. So 3080 Ti, if you're not aware, has 12 gigabytes of VRAM. If I had something better like a 4090, which would be fantastic, or if I went on to one of those online services, I'd be using much larger models. Now, the reason I don't go onto online services is because I like the idea of stuff being completely local, and if I did go onto an online service, which I hope to at some point in the future, I'd probably end up using Vercel or RunPod, and I'd use one of those 84 gigabyte parameter models or super large ones, because that'd be cool. But I need to have a good reason to investigate and learn how to use that. So what are you using? Sorry, I have to read your messages down here. I don't mean to be looking away all the time. I should get one of that NVIDIA thing where it keeps your eye contact on no matter what you're doing. It would be very strange in my opinion though. Where are you from, by the way? I'm currently living in Melbourne, Australia, and I'm Irish, but I spent the last 15 years over in Christchurch, New Zealand, and just moved here recently. I don't know how much longer I can say I moved here recently, but in September, well, end of August, start of September. Oh man, 4070 laptop. Okay, laptop with 13th gen ASUS ProArt and 64 gigs. Yeah, I got 64 gigs of RAM. I tried AutoGen with LM Studio. I haven't used LM Studio. I know I should have, but this is much easier, much better. I've used AutoGen, and I find it confusing. I got it working. I got stuff made with it, but nah, I think that this is a much better tool so far, and I've only been using it for about an hour or two, and I've already gotten a lot more out of it than I did with AutoGen. I have been using GPT Pilot, and I've been using what else have I been using? I've been using quite a few different tools, to be honest, over the last year. Everything from Baby AGI, AutoGen, ChatDev, GPT Pilot Alpha. I liked GPT Pilot Alpha, it was really cool, but it kept on breaking on any of the advanced stuff that I was trying to make. What else? There are a few, and I know I made videos on a lot of them, but I've been trying to improve in my videos. But I spend so much time making the video that I actually get annoyed, because I spend 4 or 5 hours learning how to use the tool, and I make something there. But currently in East Africa. Oh, you're not the only person from East Africa I've been talking to. This is I don't know what it is in time zone wise. Are you in Morocco as well, or time in East Africa? Is that a time? 4 p.m. middle of the day. Yeah. I'm just find it very interesting, because you're on YouTube, you kind of think, hey, it's always going to be the American consumer, and I do get a lot of people from America on here, but it's probably a bit too early in the day for them, 9 a.m. or something like that. But yeah, never anybody. Oh, I did have a couple of people who contacted me from Australia on New Year's, and that was nice. I really enjoyed talking to them. How's the weather? You're probably used to this high temperatures. I'm suffering because it's 20 degrees at nighttime. It's very muggy in the air at the moment for me. Don't like it. I prefer the cold. Is that done yet? I think a 4070 Ti or 4070 is the same as a 3080 Ti. The fact that it's a laptop, though, I'm not 100% certain that that's great for running the models here. But if you're using GPT-4, you don't really need to care about this. Did you experience the local LLM as an agent repeats the questions and also asks itself many questions in the inference server? Yes. Okay, so let me show you how where I think that the issue for that was. Were you the one that messaged me about that before? Because I did that. I did another video on that. Give me a second. My brain is just kicking in. Agent messaging chat? Nope. Agent GPT? No. say AI Society. Oh man, I don't want to do a search for model files. You think I'd know where things are? You're throwing something at me now here, man, that I didn't. Olama Windows, that's what it is. So if you go into here and you open it up with this, I want to ask you, did you put in this stuff here? Did you do that? Because when you go and you create your own file or your own model from a model that you downloaded, what I didn't do last time was I didn't put in a system prompt for it first to know who it was and give it parameter temperature. The weather is good here. Oh, it was sunny. No, I didn't know that this was a solution though. Yes, yes. I'm not 100% certain if it's a solution. It's up and running. But it is something that when I realized that I should have been doing this, then it actually responded really well. I'll actually do a demo of it now in a second. Give me a minute. I'm just going to check this out first. So I'll do a demo of this the way it should be working, and then we'll see about trying it the other way. But it's really late for me here. What am I looking at? Give me a second. So I'm saved my file because I just added in the Open Olama Hermes, or in here, Open Hermes, and I can go Control C and then go by, I think it is. Okay, and then I go Olama list, and we have Open Hermes there. So this should do the same thing as before, but now it should just be using local LLMs, right? And we should be able to see that by, yeah, it's working. See that? It did a query there. It will take a little bit longer because, you know, this one, it has to warm itself up, but once it starts, it should be going pretty quick. The system prompt gave it via the auto agents. Okay. I'm not too sure what you mean by that, but I would blame AutoGen because mine's working fine. Do I need to use a tool? Yes. DuckDuckGo search, Ngo Monster YouTube, action input. Okay, cool. And you can see it's working over here. So this is very simple. I'll just do a screen drag so anybody can see the code. You can pause the page, look at it, and see what I did. And there you go. I know, because I know how this all works. Oh, you need Podameron out of the way, sorry. Wrong one. Wrong one. Image. Why don't I just minimize them? There we go. Okay, so I think that you can see everything right now. Okay? We let it run for a minute more because, okay, Starter League, what the hell is that about? Starter League 92 is running July 2023, featuring MCU Guardians of the Galaxy. Read more about this. Okay, cool. There must be somebody else online called Ngo Monster. I gotta check that out. Final answer. Ngo Monster is a YouTube channel focused on gaming content. No, I'm not. Particularly involving video games such as the popular Mugen engine and other games like Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Crazy. Okay, it's possible for these things to be wrong still, okay? It has gained significant popularity. It's definitely not me. With 43 subscribers, 43k subscribers, over 20 million views in just 2 months. Well, at least you can see that it is using the internet. I don't know how to find my own YouTube channel, so apparently YouTube doesn't know how to find my channel either. God. Okay, let's have a look. I need to have a look at my own YouTube channel and see why I'm not being found in YouTube. So if I go into Ngo Monster and Geo Monsters, me. What's the problem? Well, you can see it's working. So what am I trying to demo to you now? Showing you my other bots. I had it in Olama. I set it up on my desktop. I did something over here. Let's see, CrewAI, Star Wars, stuff that I made recently. Arduino code, VTS. What the hell is VTS? Not, oh yeah, not what I wanted. That's in my way. Give me a second. Give me a second. So basically, the system prompt is the trick. Yes, I believe that's the answer. I'm just looking on my desktop, my messy desktop, for the solution to this big video. It's not that. Okay, so did I do it in here? It's not there, it's not there, it's not there. I'm pretty positive I just did it on my own desktop. It's not that one. Can I blame you, if you don't mind? Because, you know, I just look like a crazy person right now, staring at the screen, not knowing what I'm looking for. Okay. Nope, nope. Nope. Private GPT, CUDA. I promise you it'll be worth it once I show you it working. I can probably just go into File, Open Recent, and My Desktop Buddy. Ah, yes, sorry, I am a gobshite. Here we go. So we got My Desktop Buddy, and I can go into Terminal. Hello, buddy. That's my son. He's just awake. Yeah, man. You okay?
Yeah, I need to pee.
You need to pee, do you? Okay. Pee on the floor. Thank you for that. Sorry for the delay. Yeah. Sorry for the delay there. I should probably have some music being played. So I will just check this is still running, and I have to turn off the other one, right? Sorry, I just realized I probably have two instances running right now, but just go npm start. And it opens up a port on localhost 3000. And we have these guys here. So I can talk to it by going, oh, sorry. Hello, how are you doing? And I think you should be able to hear the response. So it takes in my voice, sends it off to the model here. Model here then, once it's loaded up properly, begins to work a little bit faster, and then we should hear a response from it when it comes back from 11 labs. I would like to run this locally or a bit faster, but the slow part is the loading up of the model. And the second time I talk to it is actually a lot faster than the first time. I will look up your videos and find the video with the solution. The video doesn't have the solution, the video has the problem. The solution to the problem is putting in that system prompt.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Tell me what I should do to solve a programming issue. So I'm actually going to release the code for this in a short while.
To solve this problem, you need to provide more information about the issue. What is the specific problem that needs to be solved, and how can EO assist in resolving it?
I need to do something about the voice, it kind of scares me. But I have another assistant called Hase, who is a doctor, uses MedLlama. So if you go over here and you can see that I'm using MedLlama. MedLlama is actually Hase, but with a sarcastic, I insist everybody goes to the doctor kind of thing. And then you got Jarvis V over here, which is actually OpenChat 7.5, and he's more insulting. He's meant to be Irish. I haven't added in his accent yet though. Hello Jarvis V, how are you doing today? So as I said, it takes a little while to warm up because it's swapping over into a different model. If you think about it though, it's actually really fast because it's just swapping between different models, using up almost all of the graphics card while I'm still running stuff in the background. And then after the first time you talk to it, it gets really good. Hey, if you don't mind, blatantly honest, what do you think my problem is as a YouTuber, or is there anything else that I should do that in your mind to improve my YouTube channel? I know I'm doing a live stream at the moment, so whatever. My feelings won't be hurt much.
Hello there, I'm doing grand as always. Thank you for asking. So what seems to be the issue that needs solving today? Is it something related to your computer, or perhaps a question about Dublin's rich history and vibrant culture? No matter the problem, EO is here to lend a hand, even if
I might be more helpful than him in his particular situation. So one issue that I have here is that they're all part of the same conversation. I actually want to break them off into different conversations. I just haven't gotten around to that yet because I've been wanting to make a video about CrewAI for ages, i.e. 2 days. And I also want to add in a RAG implementation, so it's not just searching the internet, it's searching certain sets of documents that I want. And then I'm going to put, like, let's say, game criteria information in there and make a game based on that information using CrewAI. So setting up like an art creator and give it all these other tools. And here's the other girl. Sorry, my daughter's now awake. Hello, you okay? Come here. It's all right. Tata's going to go to bed now in a second too. Okay. So, I don't hate any YouTube channel. I will look up your videos and find the video. AI don't have hates a YouTube channel, so I am not sure. Thank you very much, man. Not hating is good enough. Anywho, as you can see, I am being inundated, and this little girl here is sick. Nana is in the shower. Okay, Do you want? And I'll get Nana for you in a minute. Do you want me to get Nana for you? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's me from my channel, and thank you for watching AMG. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I hope that some of my stuff has been useful. I will give you a screenshot of some of this. It's just basically the main stuff to run that, and there's a few other things there, but I got some API keys that I can't show at the moment, and I'm going to break that out before I give it out for free. So you should be able to run your own things if you just got a llama running. And yeah, just wait a couple of days, I guess, if you don't mind. Anyhow, have a nice day, and I hope my channel was of some interest, and hope to see you again. I really do. I really fucking